All right, my name is Matthew Williams. I'm here to talk about the One Laptop Per Child program, otherwise known as the $100 laptop that really costs $200. So aside from building a cheap and cost-effective laptop that you can distribute to children all around the world, the One Laptop Per Child program had 5 main goals. The first goal being child ownership is one. Second, need to be compatible with really low-age children. Third, they really want to get this thing saturated across the world. They really want to build a connected device. And then last and not least, they really wanted a nice free and open source program in regards to software. So as far as child ownership, this is something that stays with the child for elementary school. So that means they take it home and they keep it. So this is something they leave at school. So it needs to be rugged. It needs to have a nice little handle so they can carry it around. And it's kind of got really nice texture to it. It's very child friendly. As far as low ages, they want to build a device that someone could use, and they don't necessarily need to know to read or write in order to use it. But it also needs to be able to scale as long as they're growing. So it still needs to be able to challenge them as they approach the end of their elementary school years. As far as saturation, they want to get this thing everywhere, not just one maybe so small poor part of the world. So as you can see, they've already distributed almost 1.5 million of these units, as you heard in the first talk. Their goal is like 2-3 million units in a very short period of time, and they've already had great success. As far as being a very connected device, it utilizes very cool mesh networking. So if you have all these devices and only one of them has internet access, it's going to share that internet access with as many devices it can get its hands on. And if one of them gets a software update, it's automatically going to distribute that software update throughout the other XOs that it can talk to. And in regards to free to open source, they really want to make the software so you can go download the software, you can extend it, you can add on to it. They want other people to have an impact on this project and not just people behind the project, which is a very important thing. So this is the XO. This is the first revision of the laptop that we released. It's very amazing. It's got USB ports, it's got a microphone, it's got camera, it's got headphones. You can pull things back like this and rotate it. All of a sudden you have like a little tablet, you've got joysticks. You can flip the display around so you can hold it in different ways. It's extremely incredible for the cost of $200. As far as the software goes, they don't necessarily refer to the software as like a software application, but instead they're referred to as activities. They call the software on these things activities because you're using these activities with other children. And in the next slide, you're going to see an example of the neighborhood screen on the main portion of this software. So as you're connected, whether it be in a classroom, you have this main kind of networking screen. In the upper right-hand corner, that's a web browsing activity, and those are all the children that are involved in it. So this might be a classroom activity where the teacher's leading maybe reading Wikipedia and learning about the history of their country, and all these students are following along. Meanwhile, some other people are painting a picture or maybe writing a document. This is the journal activity. So this maintains a log of everything that's done. So you can see exactly who's doing what and when they did it, but also who they did it with. There's this really social aspect of this device. But it's just not very simple applications. We have like a little flashcard application, but there's also a very capable web browser, and there's like anything you could ever imagine, spreadsheets. And it's amazing. And then to even take that up one more notch, we've got software such as like really crazy audio manipulation software, or even a Python editor that comes loaded on this thing out of the box. They really want to teach kids, how to program this device, on their own. All the software in here is written in Python, and literally the kids can just take the software, break it apart, do whatever they want. I think the slide pretty much speaks for itself, am I right? Basically, this slide discusses the technology on the screen. Not only is it reflective, or not only backlit, it's reflective. Kind of hard to see, but it's completely visible in daylight. Something that everybody's laptop in this room is not. So how did I get my hands on this? Amazon and the OLPC project did Give One, Get One programs. For $400, they sent you a unit, and they also donated a unit to somewhere that needed it. Unfortunately, they don't run that program anymore. Now it's a Give One program. So if you happen to be very wealthy and want to be very gracious and donate, for $200, they'll make sure they get one of these in the hands of somebody who needs it. As far as the future of this program, it's going places. Again, we heard in that previous talk that there's goals for 2 million plus units that are going to be out there. That's not a very small number, and just the amount of lives that this thing's been touching, like these children in Iraq, is just absolutely amazing. And there's a big future for this too. This is a prototype, the XO2. It's more of like an iPhone-like device. This thing can lay flat. Kids can sit around it and interact. And again, it's still going to have all this kind of really cool connected technology. And actually today they announced, they call it Sugar on a Stick, and this is going to be the first reference in my final slide. Basically, you take a jump drive that you can go to Walmart and buy for $5, load the software that runs this thing, plug it into any PC or Mac, and it's going to boot up into the software that runs this thing. So now this computer that was once, a piece of garbage sitting in your closet is now an extremely capable device that's going to, do many things and great things for somebody who might not necessarily have had that opportunity. So, thank you.